Oh, you've done it now, Johnny.
Welcome to the breakdown with Jay and Nell, where we'll discuss all of your NFL and NBA news.
Tap in if you want to get to the breakdown.
Welcome to the breakdown with Jay and Nell. I'm Jay.
And I'm L.
And today, you guys, we'll give you our Week 9 predictions.
Oh, man. Let's go.
But before we start, how was your week, L?
Man, it was good, man. I can't complain. It didn't seem like Friday would ever get here. We would ever get a chance to record. I'm glad it's here, man. How about you?
Yeah, it's typical work week. Just working hard. Spend time with family. Daughter has a few appointments to get her appointments.
Mm-hmm.
Then we tried to do trick or treating with her last night, but only one house gave us candy.
What?
Yeah, apparently my neighborhood they don't welcome trick or treaters. So
Why you gotta go to the one that does?
you know, next year I know what to do next year, but or maybe take it to the trunk or treat at my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get all the free candy you can.
Yep. All right, let's get into these game picks. You know how it is, you guys. We're gonna start with the noon picks first. The first game I have is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Falcons.
I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons. I know this is a must win for Dallas, especially after y'all got beat by the 49ers this past week. So y'all need this. This is y'all must win.
Yep. Every win is a must win for us at this point. Like every game is a must win. But I'm going with the Falcons too. We're decimated. Too many injuries.
Yeah,
Even before the injuries, we're still playing bad.
yeah. And it don't help that y'all are leading the league in rushing yards allowed. And they got a nice running back in Bijan Robinson.
Yep. And we have a few names that popped up on the injury report. Michael Parsons, he's still out with the high ankle sprain. Deron Bland, we activated him from IR. He's still out. He's not ready to start playing. Trayvon Diggs ended up on the injury report today with
him.
his calf.
Joint calf.
Yep. Well, they say it's torn, but hopefully it's just a strain. And then Zach Martin, he's questionable with a shoulder injury. So
Yeah.
he's decimated.
Y'all, it's gonna be bad like 2016 again. What?
Bro, if Trayvon Diggs don't play, our secondary is literally backups. Literally backups. Like fourth, fifth stringers.
Oh, y'all,
We
yeah,
down to like our fourth and fifth corner now.
yeah, y'all ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, bro. So if we were to win this game, offense got to put on like a crazy show. Like offense has to be perfect because defense are not stopping them.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb gotta come out balling.
Yep.
But it's our offensive side got injured too. Aside from Zach Martin. Brandon Cooks injured.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks. That's on the injury, but we mainly hurt on defense though. Yep. We down to like our fourth, fifth corners, defensive ends. Only stars we have is our D tackles, and they haven't been good.
Hey, y'all ain't doing good at all. Shucks.
Yep.
Next game we got Denver versus Baltimore.
I got the Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens. I want the Ravens as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bo Nix has performed well, but he's not gonna do well against Baltimore. I think they got the best running game in the game right now, or in the league.
Yeah, they definitely have. Yeah, their offense is explosive. The Ravens. Um, Lamar Jackson, he did show up in the injury report. Man, he practiced today, so he should be good to go for Sunday. The Ravens are relatively healthy, so I'm not gonna go through the injury report. Same thing with the Broncos, but I'm just gonna say like the Ravens, like Derrick Henry, that running game, it's just crazy. As what they doing, what he's doing, able to run the football at a high level. I gotta go with Baltimore. Baltimore needs some bounce back wins. They lost to the Browns last week.
Yeah, they definitely do, and that was a very unexpected win. We lost him, so that was a very unexpected loss.
All right, so Ravens. Let me put this down. I've been slacking these last couple of weeks, y'all. I haven't been jotting down our game picks, but I'm gonna have it updated, our records, hopefully the next time.
I think I'm winning, by the way, but we'll see. Our next game we got the Chargers versus Cleveland, and I'm going to Cleveland. I think with James Winston behind them, behind center, it'll revitalize them. So they're definitely on a tangent right now.
All right, all right, you got the Browns. Okay. Yeah. I, hmm, I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I'm gonna stand on business. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Listen, I know Rad McConkey had a good game against the Saints, but the Saints ain't really been playing so well.
True, but I mean the Browns. Yeah, they beat the Ravens last week, but they haven't been playing well either till Jameis started.
It's a toss-up game, basically.
Yeah, it's a toss up. I'm gonna go with the Chargers because they just they're slightly better than the Browns right now.
Next game, we have the Washington Commanders versus the New York Giants. And I'm going with Washington. Uh, Jalen Brothers is definitely riding hard off of that win that he got against the Bears. So of course he's gonna come out balling, and it's a divisional rival. So he don't want to show up and show out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Commanders too. I think they're gonna win in a blowout fashion. Giants, there,
Fast, we already know this.
man, you love saying trash a lot. the,
Uh,
the Giants do not have the players to compete with Washington right now.
at all.
Just Washington is just too much for them offensively. And I know Dexter Lawrence, he's leading the league in sacks, but he's just one guy, and I don't think he can wreck a game like that. And still, the Giants got to be able to put up points, and they're not able to do that offensively.
Yeah. Without my little neighbors, they ain't got nobody. Next up, we have Miami versus Buffalo. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I think although Miami is good, I think Buffalo just gonna outpower them. And they're going to Buffalo. It's automatic W.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Buffalo too. Buffalo has the Dolphins number. Like these last couple of seasons, Buffalo's been winning these matchups, and Dolphins they're kind of like trying to like figuring themselves out. Tua's back, but he still got to work himself into shape. He's been out. He's been out for a while. And it's just something about when they play Buffalo, they just can't beat them for some reason. And I'm pretty sure the elements are going to be in effect too. It's supposed to be 57 degrees on that day. So I'm gonna go with the Bills as well.
Next up, we have New England versus Tennessee. Both teams are not doing playing well. If I had to pick one, I'm going with Tennessee. No, I'm sorry, New England. Oh, New England. I definitely feel like New England is gonna run all over Tennessee, and Tennessee is trash right now. Will Levis is not the quarterback for them. that they thought he was. And Calvin Ridley's playing decent, but he's not the old Calvin Ridley that we know and love.
Yeah. I mean, he is. He just don't have a good quarterback. There's nobody throwing the ball to him. Like he does have a good quarterback. But I'm gonna go with the Patriots too. Drake May, he's questionable for that game. Hopefully he can play. But I like what I've seen from him in this limited play. And New England, they have their quarterback of the future. Tennessee, they thought they had it with Levis, but they don't. Hopefully they'll be able to find a guy in this upcoming draft. But it's just the quarterback position with them because I feel like they got pieces, offense, like you mentioned, with Ridley. They have Tony Pollard, a few other weapons, but they just need the quarterback. Right now, Patriots had a better quarterback. Even if May's not starting, Jacoby Brissett is still better than Levis and Mason Rudolph.
I agree. The next game we have is the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers.
New Orleans
Give me New Orleans. I think New Orleans is going to come through and going to demolish them folks. The Cardinals are, the Carolina Panthers are not it. They're in limbo right now.
Yeah,
Even though I like Xavier Leggett.
I'm gonna go with the Saints too. Derek Carr, he should be back for this one. And the Panthers, they rebuilding. They don't know if they want to keep Bryce Young or not. He may get traded on Tuesday or before Tuesday, before the deadline. And it's just they're not a good team right now. Carolina, not a good team, not a good organization either. They're not good at building a team that can compete at NFL level. So, and even though the Saints they've been struggling too, but with Derek Carr back, they should have no problems with Carolina.
Honestly, I think Duncanville can beat them.
Oh man.
You're laughing at them. So serious.
Oh, oh, okay. That's for another episode.
Next, we have Chicago versus Arizona. So you have Kyler Murray versus Caleb Williams. Give me Caleb Williams. Um, I know that Arizona doesn't have enough pieces.
Oh, I'm
And
gonna stop you right there. We're doing the noon games, bro.
okay.
Yeah, so we have the Raiders and the Bengals next.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We say Raiders versus the Bengals.
yeah.
Give me the Bengals. Jamar Chase are going to demolish the Raiders. They don't have no offense. They just have defense. So you know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals too. Um, yeah, they've been struggling, right? They've been struggling. This season, still a better team than the Raiders.
The team right now is better than the Raiders.
The Raiders, I don't know. I can't even really explain what's going on with the Raiders. Like, I just can't right now. Um, but they're Aiden O'Connell. He's out. He's on injury reserve. I think Gardner Minshew is still good. Yeah, Gardner Minshew. He's healthy. That's their starter. He's average. He's not even a starter. He's a backup. And the Bengals, they just got too much weapons. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Said. Raiders, they got a nice duo at tight ends, but they don't have many receiving threats.
Yeah, they don't. It sucks.
Yep, Devontae Adams got out of there.
With the quickness.
All right, now we can move over to the evening games.
Okay. So now we have Chicago versus Arizona. And I'm going with Chicago. They have way more offensive firepower than Arizona does. And their defense isn't that bad either. Mine is what you saw when they played Washington.
You said the Cardinals, right?
No, I said Chicago.
Or Chicago? Okay. Uh, honestly, this game could be a toss-up. Uh, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You see the midget ready to steal everybody?
I mean he's doing okay right now.
Barely. If he
I
ain't
got it. I got his stats right here.
if he ain't out the pocket, then it don't matter.
He's only thrown 3 interceptions this year.
What?
11 touchdowns.
Okay.
Threw for 1,600 yards.
All right. Well, okay. Well, he's proving me wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. They've been impressive this season. Um, they got some solid pieces too offensively. I like the tight end Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison Jr. of course, James Conner. He's been balling too. And Chicago, they still got their offensive line is still shaky. That's the main issue with them, and their play calling is bad too. Um, I'm gonna go with Arizona. And Chicago is 0-3 on the road this season.
Hot dog. Okay. The next game we have Jacksonville versus Philly. I'm gonna go with Philly. I think Philly's gonna demolish Jacksonville. They don't have no real offensive weapons. Christian Kirk is out. Trevor Lawrence is not who everybody thought he was. And Philadelphia rushing attack is nasty. And their receivers.
Eagles. You got the Eagles. I have the Eagles as well. Um, Jacksonville is decimated with injuries. Gabe Davis is out. Their backup running back Tank Bigsby. Well, both of those guys are questionable. I'm sorry. Travis Etienne, he should be back. Brian Thompson Jr. is questionable. But Eagles, they're just a better overall team. Better coaching, better offensive skill position players, better defense. Everything's better for Philadelphia right now. Jacksonville is 0-4 on the road too.
Oh Lord.
Doug Peterson should be fired.
We already know this. And this game, and I know we haven't gotten into this yet, but my most intriguing game is going to be the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
It's a divisional game. You got Jared Goff has been playing lights out. Detroit in general has played lights out. And Green Bay is still kind of, they're doing well, but they're kind of rocky.
Yep. So you got the Lions. I have the Lions as well. Just too much. Too much
Firepower.
too much firepower for Green Bay. Like Green Bay has been good this season, but offensively just it's Detroit is an offensive juggernaut. They just have everything you want within your offense. They got the receivers, they got the running backs, they got the tight end, they got a genius play caller in Ben Johnson. But she's going to give him a head coaching job when the season's over with. And I just like the Lions. I like the Lions in NFC too. They're my favorites to win. But it's gonna be a good battle, but the Lions gonna win. Probably gonna be close, but
Hmm. Next game consists of the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks.
okay.
I think that Seattle has a lot more firepower than what the Rams do, and they're a little bit more hungry, and they're almost sitting up top with us. So might as well go ahead and ball out.
I think it's like if I'm mistaken, I think it's like a three-way tie for y'all division between, if not the Rams are awfully close to that. But I'm gonna go with the Rams too. Um, I, I like the Rams a lot, and they got Cooper Cup back this week. Well, this past week,
Mm-hmm.
and he looks great. He looks great coming off that injury.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the running back Kyron Williams. If he's on your fantasy team, you have a good choice as your starting running back because he be dominating in fantasy. Um, and Matthew Stafford, yeah, he's older, but he still got it. He still got it. And
Okay.
I'll pick Stafford over Geno Smith any day. So
I figured you would.
that would be the deciding factor is the quarterbacks. And DK Metcalf, he's out for that game.
Okay. You got next game we have Indianapolis versus Minnesota, and I'm going with Minnesota. With all the drama that has ensued with Indianapolis, you you, you don't know what to do. Yeah, Joe Flacco is going to start, but what do you do with Anthony Richardson? You keep him, you trade him, you already benched him.
Speaking of his benching, what do you think about that? You feel like that was a good move?
It's a double-edged sword because it's a necessity in the sense of, hey, you're in the NFL, you're a starting quarterback, you shouldn't say that. But at the same time, if you're tired, you're tired.
Uh, I agree with the benching. Like I feel like yeah, that type of behavior is not tolerated. But to make Joe Flacco even though they said that's not the reason why they're making Joe Flacco the starter, I don't believe that. I feel like they feel some type of way with him taking himself out the game, and they're using this as punishment. That's what I feel. But I feel like they should give up on him. They should continue to let him. Okay, cool. He doesn't start for this game, but I will bring him back next week. Try again. Because you don't give up on him. It's just technically he's,
Second year?
it's just his second year, but he only played like half of last year, so
Yeah.
you only
So you
it's
got to
like
get
one
the
and a
full
half.
sense of it.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, you only play like probably 10 games in his career,
So yeah,
and it's and it's
you gotta
seven.
get a full
It's like
season of him.
seven, and it's 17 games in the season. So he even played like half a season last season. So,
So yeah, you want to get a full grip of him and not just bits and pieces.
but back to the game picks. I'm going with the Vikings.
Okay.
They just a better team right now, and even though Sam Darnold, he's still having a great year.
He's playing really well.
Yeah, he's playing well in that system, even though he hasn't been looking good these last couple of weeks. But against a Colts team, I think he'll be fine.
Next game, which is a Monday night game, consists of Tampa Bay versus Kansas City. I'm going to name Kansas City. They're on a major roll right now. Um, it's hard to stop them folks.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I'm going for Kansas City as well. Now, if Mike Evans and Chris Godwin was playing, then I may have kind of like thinking about my pick, I pivot, but they don't have a weapon. Even though the Chiefs are not like the regular Chiefs, like explosive, high flying offense, I still think they don't have enough offensively to go toe to toe with Patrick Mahomes as far as scoring, being a shootout. And
I agree.
The Chiefs defense is great, great. Like Steve Spagnuolo, he does a great job coaching that defense.
Mhm.
If they had like a Mike Evans or Chris Godwin, now I'll like Tampa Bay's chances because they can stretch the defense. Kansas City, they don't got no corners. They don't got no shutdown corners.
No, they
It's
don't.
just great coaching being made.
That is
But
true.
I'm
Right,
gonna go.
right place, right time.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes. If he's Patrick Mahomes, and they're undefeated right now. So, but is there anything else you wanted to add?
No. What is your most intriguing matchup?
I really like that Lions and Packers game, but I'm gonna say the Rams and the Seahawks too. I like that one too.
Okay.
That's another division battle. And like I said, they possibly could be battling for the division
Mm-hmm.
in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually about to look up the standings right now.
Okay. My next one consists of Dallas and Atlanta. I think that's gonna be another division deciding game. So that would be another intriguing game for me. And the Chargers versus Cleveland. I definitely think that that's gonna be another good game.
Yeah, it is. But I found the standings right now. Arizona's is number one at 4-4. Y'all tied with Arizona, 4-4. Y'all the second in the division. Seattle's third at 4-4. The Rams is fourth at 3-4. So literally, literally,
Okay, three-way tie,
yeah,
four-way tie.
yeah, it's crazy. And the only reason Arizona is number one because they got the better division record at 2-0. But y'all division is very interesting. Like it would be crazy if all the teams in y'all division make it to the playoffs.
Has
Or
that happened before?
yeah, it did. Like
Well, that was y'all, huh? Oh, y'all division?
I think so, but it was like way back in the day. I don't remember.
No, it wasn't that far away, bro. It was y'all made it, Philly made it, Washington made it. All four of y'all made it.
Yeah, I think it was like in the early 2000s though.
No, it was recent, bro. I promise you it was recent. I don't remember what year specifically, but I remember seeing it.
All right, next time I'll have it ready for y'all. So I'll do my research on that.
My most intriguing matchup consists of I'm sorry, another one. Another most intriguing matchup will be the Washington versus New York, the Giants.
Yeah, because that's gonna be a boring game. It's gonna pretty much be one sided.
Uh, my least intriguing games consist of Miami versus Buffalo, New England versus Tennessee, Jacksonville versus Philly on my least intriguing games.
We're gonna name the whole schedule. Okay. Yeah, that's like Saints and Panthers game. That's gonna be bad too.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys enjoy our picks. Enjoy this episode. Continue to support us on all our social media accounts. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment at the end of this video, share with your family and friends.
Shout out to my lovely fiance. And if you guys aren't on Facebook, check out their show, Out the Mouth of Grown Folk, available on Wednesdays on Facebook.
That's
Thank you guys.
and that's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Thank you. Thank you guys. We love you guys. And keep having a blessed weekend.
Y'all have a blessed one. See y'all later.